Friends and folks, get ready to experience the future of driving with the all-new BMW iX. This fantastic electric vehicle has been designed from the ground up to deliver unparalleled performance, efficiency, and luxury, all while being kind to the planet. The iX boasts impressive performance with a range of up to 300 miles on a single charge and lightning-fast acceleration that will leave you breathless. But that's not all. The BMW iX is also packed with cutting-edge technology that will take your driving experience to the next level. From the latest driver assistance features to intuitive infotainment systems, this vehicle is designed to make your life easier and more enjoyable. And let's not forget about the eco-friendly credentials of the BMW iX. With its all-electric powertrain and sustainable manufacturing processes, this vehicle is a true leader in the fight against climate change. So not only will you be driving one of the most exciting cars on the road, but you'll also be doing your part to protect the planet. If we are to compare, the BMW iX is going to be the Tesla killer. So let's find out why in this video. But please remember to hit like and subscribe to this YouTube channel to stay updated on the latest in the luxury world. At Luxury Mindset, we bring you all luxurious information ranging from items, cars, houses, places, and even people who bathe in luxury. Not only that, but we also give you pretty much the amount you would need to purchase any of these luxurious stuff. So if you're interested in the rich, becoming rich, or even dreaming of lying on a mattress of gold or dollar bills, click the notification bell to keep yourself updated on this channel. Regarding car companies making significant strides in electrifying their lineups, we have decided to add BMW to the list. BMW has been in the game for some time now with the i3 and i8 hybrid, but their latest offerings such as the i4, i7, and iX crossover SUV are truly impressive. Although the iX has a significant downside of being unattractive, it is still a force to be reckoned with. However, it does come with a high price tag of $85,000, which puts it in the luxury price range. This makes us wonder if the cost is justified or not. Despite some of the iX's angles not being visually appealing, its fundamental features are impressive, and it might eventually grow on us over time. The iX has a lot going for it, including its impressive fundamentals, spacious interior, luxurious feel, and numerous features. Before looking inside, let's check some of its exterior features. While we'll avoid overly criticizing its appearance, let's start by examining its essential elements. At the front of the car are the BMW logo, some fake aerodynamic features, and an inlet. The car's grille is made of plastic, but it has a stylish chrome bronze finish on both the inside and outside of the vehicle that we'll explore in greater detail later on. While electric vehicles are typically designed with aerodynamics in mind, the iX may not be different from those built from the ground up to be fully electric. Unlike other EVs, it lacks a large front truck or cavernous extra space. However, BMW has done a decent job tailoring some elements to fit an electric model. Take the EV wheels, for example, which aren't visually appealing. Along the side of the car, a trim matches the chrome bronze finish on the grille. The door handles are also a nice touch, with a design that allows you to pop your hand in to open them. Moving back to the iX, the charge port with both AC and DC fast charging capabilities can deliver a little over 200 kilowatts, which is quite impressive. The xDrive 50 model can cover about 300 miles on a single charge, which is accurate and quite efficient given the size of its battery. The back of the car features a large BMW logo, big slot lights intended but still bright and distinct, and a bronze trim that matches the rest of the vehicle. The iX has the shape of an SUV, providing ample space with a hatchback look. The rear trunk opens automatically, revealing a much slanted space that reminds us of the Lucid. As we look inside the car, we can see that despite lacking a substantial front truck and cavernous extra space, BMW has tailored some of the features to make it suitable for an EV. The EV wheels, although not pretty, do the job. The trim all along the sides and the door handles are excellent. Moving to the back of the car, the fundamentals are good, with AC and DC fast charging options and a range of about 300 miles on a charge, which is efficient for the size of the battery. The hatchback design provides ample space, although more than one would expect for an $85,000 vehicle. The power folding seats and light in the trunk is valuable, and it's possible to fit a full-size bicycle in the back. The only actual sin of the vehicle is its aesthetics, which initially appear ugly but may grow on some drivers over time. The LED lights are bright and visible on the road, which is nice. Some individuals may find the car's design sleek and appealing, even praising it in the comments section. However, we understand that personal opinions may differ. Some may see features such as nostrils or teeth instead. Nevertheless, the car's exterior is less important than the interior, where most of the time is spent. That's why we'd like to focus on the car's interior, which has impressive features like bronze trim and strip LED lights. When entering the car, one might notice that the door closes with a slight rattling sound, which might seem odd. However, there are other notable features, such as the cockpit of the iX xDrive 50, which has a lot going on, including music. Overall, the car's interior is comfortable, except for a few design choices, such as the large steering wheel with a semi-interesting shape. Despite this, we appreciate the soft leather, excellent stitching, and minimal use of plastic compared to previous models. The car's design includes various material choices, including leather, fabric, and big glass, adding an exciting touch. Functionally speaking, the car could be better, but we find it visually appealing. However, we understand that personal preferences may vary, and some may not see it as the prettiest thing in the world. Despite this, the car's interior is quite comfortable, with armrests and a heated steering wheel, and even heated armrests. The seat is also heated, making for a cozy and enjoyable ride. However, we do notice a minor issue with a plastic insert that could be uncomfortable for passengers under 5'8". Nevertheless, the rest of the interior is impressive, with a heated, soft leather adding to the overall comfort of the ride. In terms of display, we appreciate the unique floating display look that the BMW has achieved, particularly with the displays in the middle. While we may have yet to drive many other BMW models, we enjoy this design choice. The BMW has two displays, one behind the steering wheel and the other on the right-hand side, which are both highly visible. A well-designed line bisects the two, which adds the car's aesthetic appeal. The software is also intuitive, making controlling the car's various features easy. However, we have some concerns about the crystal control system, which some individuals may find neat but consider slightly tacky. It works functionally, allowing users to adjust their seats and unlock or unlock the doors. The home button and knob, which control scrolling on the screen, are both functional and visually appealing. However, the haptic buttons can respond slowly, which is a minor issue. The touchscreen and volume knob work well, providing an alternative way to control the car's features. The haptic buttons are supposed to feel like actual buttons, but they respond slowly and don't feel like buttons. This means you have to look down every time you want to press a button to ensure you hit the right one, which is a hassle. It might have been better if BMW had opted for real buttons with defined surface areas. Despite this, the buttons are still helpful, allowing you to access features like the parking cameras, which provide a full 360 view and a top-down view. You can also switch between driving modes, including support or efficiency, or create a personalized mode to adjust various settings. However, to do this, you first need to turn on the car using the on button, which can be annoying. These controls make up a significant portion of the car's interior. We've discussed the HVAC controls before, and it's worth noting that there are only two physical buttons, with the rest on the touchscreen. While having real vent controls and fan open and close options is preferable, the different heat levels available from the steering wheel and armrests are convenient. However, relying heavily on the touchscreen while driving is not ideal. On a related note, it's unusual that the music volume doesn't automatically lower when the door is opened, as most other cars do. Moving to the back seat, I found that even with a 6'3" driver, there was still a good amount of space, although the foot position slightly felt elevated. Additionally, there were 2 USB-C ports available for charging devices. On both sides of the back seat, there are also heating controls and ventilation options, which is an excellent addition. The passenger experience is overall comfortable, with high-quality leather and a large sunroof, even though it doesn't open and close. However, I do feel slightly lower than expected, but it's not a big issue. Additionally, there's a cup holder on the armrest, although there are only advanced features like a wireless charger or tablet. The overhead lights are available as well. I wonder what people typically store in the pockets of the back of the front seats. Perhaps folders or manila envelopes? Then let's shift the focus back to the front and discuss what it's like to own and drive the iX50. The M60 version may be familiar to some, with a slightly shorter range of around 270 miles, but more power up to 600 horsepower instead of 500. Nevertheless, this version is still impressively quick, with a 0 to 60 time of around 4 seconds and a quarter-mile time of 112 miles per hour, which is limited by electronic speed restrictions. While it certainly has good acceleration, that's not the main appeal of this luxury SUV and its large battery pack and heated armrests, which are already warming up. Ultimately, the iX50 provides a smooth, luxurious driving experience. As for the driving experience, it is found to be smooth and luxurious overall. One feature that stands out is the rear wheel steering, which can be discovered when turning around in a tight parking spot. It makes the turning radius clean and allows us to enter any spot. The steering is also very light, making the car easy to maneuver. Although it doesn't feel particularly sporty, that's not a downside, as the focus is on luxury. Lastly, we couldn't help but mention the crystals in the car. As the light reflects off them, it creates a fun and exciting effect on the interior. The BMW iX50 does make a few choices that try to imitate regular gas-powered cars. One such choice is regenerative braking. While it does kick in when you take your foot off the brake or accelerator, it doesn't slow the car to 0 miles an hour. Instead, it stops at around 6 miles an hour. And then you have to use the brake pedal to bring the car to a complete stop. It would have been better if there was a one-pedal driving mode, but we needed help finding it. Perhaps we missed something. Another minor issue is a slight delay between pressing the pedal and the acceleration starting. As we put our foot down and smack the pedal, just flooring it, we notice a tiny delay before it sends us forward. Almost the same lag is present when we kick down in an engine shifting gears to hit the right RPMs. Then it gets up and goes, which is fine, but it's very approachable if we have driven many gas cars before. And then it does have wireless Android Auto, which we use, and CarPlay, which is great because that means we can put our phone anywhere. It does have this clever spot right here, which seems weird, but there is a pass-through to some plugs to the USB-C. So if you still want to keep your phone up, even while wireless CarPlaying or Android Autoing, we can route up a cable, which we think is pretty clever. As we look closer at this car, it comes equipped with a wireless charger, which is quite impressive. However, the placement of the charger is awkward, making it challenging to fumble and put your phone on it. Despite this, the convenience of wirelessly transmitting power to your phone is good. Moving on to the car's audio system, the speakers, which are by Harman Kardon, are very impressive and can reach high volumes without any distortion. There's an option to control the steering wheel volume or use a small knob. By default, the sound leans towards being bass-heavy and light on treble, but there is an EQ setting that we can adjust to our liking, which makes a noticeable difference in sound quality. Additionally, this car has gesture controls, which is intriguing. There are different features available on this device. For instance, a song is playing and we can move to the next or previous track, or even go back to the beginning of the current song. Additionally, volume control can be adjusted by simply performing a gesture. While these features may seem gimmicky, they provide some added convenience, such as the ability to control the next or previous song and volume directly on the steering wheel. However, there may be some lag when using gesture controls, which may be a minor concern for users. The camera that detects these gestures may be the one located above the user, which is unclear. While these features may be seen as a marketing point, they may not be considered essential to the device's functionality. Another thing to acknowledge is the car's strong points. such as its reliable range, spaciousness, and overall solid foundation, which provides a comfortable ride for most people, except those who are short and in the passenger seat. However, compared to competitors in the same price range, such as the Tesla Model X, Rivian R1S, and Genesis GV60, it's not the most visually appealing. But this car could be an option for those who are BMW fans, prioritize comfort, light steering, relaxed ride, and appreciate the car's straight-line power and 300 miles range. So if you love BMW, this car might be for you.